Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you can't tell, this region is gonna be a little bit troublesome. It has been troublesome, and it may yet be troublesome again. However, I have used the power of off-screen resource gathering to grab a whole bunch of pumpkins, to collect my fancy pick, and to build a little path off here. So that'll save you the trouble of, watching an hour of me building bridges and collecting pumpkins. So we all win. What I'm figuring I need to do first, though, is to just start hacking into one of these things here like it's nobody's business except my own. Probably, a blaze or hopefully a bird cage or something. So I figure we'll just kind of hack into this directly below this pumpkin here, which allows us a great deal of light. High contrast, awesome picking. The only way this could be better is if this whole thing was shaped like a nose instead of a crazy weird disc object. Now, one downside of this plan is that I might start accumulating, blazes and whatnot. As I go through here. So we'll just kind of deal with that as they come. But the area that I was in definitely had a lot of spawners, and so I've got to be alert to that possibility. One of my favorite things I did this past weekend was I stopped by the Tennessee Game Days, which is a board gaming convention that's organized by a fellow that I actually knew from my day job, even though I didn't realize it until like the day before. Because I'd been hearing about Tennessee Game Days for just years, but there was always something that came up, like, oh man, I've got to go to this other thing, or oh wow, the entire city flooded this weekend. Whoa. Okay, so maybe what I'm looking for is actually underneath this bit of obsidian. And I know that I've seen things spawning out of the obsidian, like right there before. So it wouldn't be impossible for there to be, like, spawners and whatnot embedded at the roof of that cave that I was in, that I was activating there. Awkward areas full of things that might want to kill me. Or actually certainly want to kill me. They just might not have met me yet to know it. So, yeah, I think this is where those magma cubes were. Or isn't it? Yeah, good, I'm starting to hear them. Let's try inside of this wall, actually. This wall here looks a little bit promising, I think. Especially that bit. So let's go on this way and see what we discover. Okay, a hole that just leads straight down pretty much. I'll buy it. That was probably a mistake. Oh wow, that hole goes a ways back up too. So I don't want to have stuff just coming at me from every angle. Okay, I hear blazes spawning now. So this is definitely a good sign. Or at least it is now, until everything attacks me. Let's see, what do we got here? Excellent, I am indeed in the right place. Although, once more, I do not see any immediate signs of where the stuff is that's of interest to me. Like, I don't see a birdcage, I don't see treasure up here. But it seems like if there were no treasure up here, why would it be so heavily defended? Okay, so there's definitely a spawner there. I guess I could start isolating out spawners and just going about it that way. So this will take me down to that one there. So while I was at Tennessee Game Days, I got to play a few different things that were pretty interesting. A little bit of Small World, which I always enjoy. A little bit of a game called Tours. Oh wow, that was really fast. Okay. Oh, there is the birdcage. Excellent. So let's double back then until we hit that. That seems to be down and over here. Wow, that's directly above it. That is super convenient. I'm kind of in shock at how simple and straightforward that is to reach. Which makes me think it is maybe not as simple and straightforward to reach as it had appeared. Okay, well, we got all these guys for one, but that's not the end of the world. Okay, so Gotta remember with this pick that everything breaks incredibly quickly. So we got the disc mall. As in, like, let's go shopping at the mall. Or let's go maul that fella because we are a pride of lions. And he is a beautiful gazelle that we will feast upon. That sort of maul. Anyway. So, got to play this game Torres, which is like a bunch of... Wow. Okay, that guy needs to be hit with that. And let's just knock this real quick. Excellent. So I am glad to see... Wow, that knockback is really something. I'm glad to see that my logical reasoning skills, which are obviously unparalleled in every way, have provided me a solution to this, what would otherwise be a terrible problem. So now I just need to trek on back with my victory disc here. Look at all these materials I brought. I was like, anything could happen in this area. This could be the most perilous area yet. I didn't have any idea what I'd be facing, but here I am, you know, facing it down like that fella in the film Face Off. Because I'm off to my next adventure, practically. That's how I will phrase this. My expert phraseology background is really paying off here. You can, you know, tell. Because I told you. But anyway, so this game Torres is really neat because you essentially build towers and you have your knights go around, and it's kind of like it's neat because there's a structural element to it. I really like building games. You might not believe that by watching me play stuff on the computer because I practically never build anything, but you know, there's that. I got to see the new Thunderstone Advance, which has a really fancy mat, which makes the game look so much more clean and organized. They color-coded the cards, they buffed up the militia and call them regulars now, so, like, that's awesome. They, let's see, what other games did I get to play or look at? I got to see Power Grid for the first time, though I didn't get to play it. It apparently took, like, 4 hours, though. Oh, I played Croconaw, which is, like, this, like, Canadian parlor game, which is a lot like curling, except instead of actually, you know, curling, you are like playing shuffleboard on a little table, which is fun, you know, if you are into that. Which, you know, I'm not into that. It was neat. I don't know how often I'd play at home because I need a second person. Although Marion and I do play a lot of games, but you know, I don't know if she's really into like things that involve shuffleboard or whatnot. So let's see. This is purple disc. We will grab our, where is it? Victory torch and sign here. And we will just go place this. Let's see. Mellow High and Mall. Excellent. And we found that in the spaceship thing. Wow. Wow. Home keys, people. Home keys. Wow. I'm done. Done. Light it up. Excellent. So, we have yet to beat Mellow High. Wow, this room is actually getting reasonably well lit. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.